Welcome back everyone. For today's tutorial, I'm going to be doing the Hailey Bieber styled glazed nails. So let's get started. This is my 3-week nail set that I did last time, which I absolutely loved. I'm going to be doing a fill-in. So I'm taking my carbide nail drill bit and the Melody Susie nail drill on 15,000 RPM. I think I started off with 10,000 RPM and then I brought it up to 15,000 once I got a little bit quicker. But I'm just carefully removing the polish from my nail and just kind of debulking. My nails have grown so much lately because I've been doing builder gel, so they just keep on getting longer and longer. But now I am just buffing out the nail using a fine sanding band. This is a 240 grit sanding band, and I'm just going over the entire nail, buffing it out, smoothing out the edges. I'm also kind of bringing it towards the cuticle area, and whenever I see like dead skin on the nail plate, I'm kind of just removing that with the nail file because it tends to do a good job as well, and it can just save me some time when it comes to the cuticle removal process. I do apologize, some parts were not fully in the camera because I get so focused and in my zone that it becomes quite difficult to maintain. I'm using my cuticle nipper. I love this one. I got it from Amazon, and I'm going to be cleaning up my cuticles and nipping out any of the dead skin. There is a little bit less just because I used that nail file and it ended up removing some of the dead skin along with it as well. But any other remainder, I kind of just go in. And I do it very, very carefully and very slowly. Now I'm going in with shaping. I absolutely hate shaping. I don't know what it is, but I just take so long doing it and trying to perfect the edges, making them like a perfect almond oval shape. It just took me so long, but nonetheless, I got to it. I'm using a 180 and 240 grit file, and I'm just going back and forth, ensuring that all of the edges are nice and smooth. Now I'm taking a lint-free wipe and some alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, and I'm just wiping off the dust from my nail plates. Now I'm taking the nail primer by Model 1s and I'm priming all of my nails to prepare it for the gel application. This is so important. It really helps with the retention as well as ensuring the gel product remains on your nail because it has a very sticky, tacky layer. So now I'm applying a very thin coat of just a regular base gel polish, and I'm going to cure my hand for 60 seconds. For the builder gel today, I'm using the Born Pretty builder gel. I don't know the exact shade, but it's kind of like a light pink. I think it's perfect for this type of design I'm doing today. And I'm starting with a thin slip layer. And in real time, you can see how slow I am. I'm applying a generous amount just towards the apex of the nail and trying to push it backwards. And then I'm going to start dragging it downwards, side to side, letting the gel flow very lightly. This gel polish is a little bit thicker. I kind of found it almost a little bit trickier for me at least to navigate compared to my other builder gel that I use by Model 1s. So this one was a little bit more, I found it like thicker, the consistency. So it was a little bit harder for me to work with. I had to go a lot slower. But I ended up also taking a liner brush and just fixing the edges of the nail, making sure you have that perfect C shape, and then I flip the finger back and then I flash cure for about 15 seconds. So unfortunately some of that was not caught on camera because, again, I was just so focused that I had to just be bringing my finger up close to my face, which eventually gets off camera. But it's the same process. I'm doing the exact same thing. Okay, so once I'm done, I'm going to cure the whole hand for about 60 seconds. And this is what the color looks like. It kind of has that light tint pink underneath. It's kind of hard to tell through the camera, but it is there. Now I'm applying a top coat and I'm curing for 60 seconds. Then taking my chrome powder. I got this from Amazon. I honestly hate working with chrome. It's so pretty, but it gets so messy everywhere. But I'm taking the sponge applicator that comes with it, and I found it very, very good and effective because it applies the product very seamlessly, which I like. But here's the shade and it looks so pretty. It's like a perfect opal. It just looks amazing, and it's really like the Hailey Bieber glazed nails. So I'm applying that on all of my nails. Finally, for top coat, I'm taking my Model 1's top coat and I'm applying a thin layer on all of the nails, and then I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. I love how this turned out. I absolutely love chrome nails. These are so elegant and so simple. They're like perfect wedding nails, and they're just, just perfect for like any occasion. And I'm applying a cuticle oil. I'm using the one by Essie. I've had it for so many years, and I'm just applying that on all of my cuticles and then massaging it into my skin. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I also make other content, more nail tutorials and other videos of just my life and myself. So stay tuned for more. Bye for now.